Hi, Jen Gilchrist here, back with another Intuitive Insights weekly Oracle card reading for the week of May 22nd through 28th. If you are new to me, say hello in the chat. If you've been with me a while, say hello. Always fun to see who's here. The purpose of these readings is to have a message for anyone who's listening to really help them align with their higher path and really navigate this week's energy in the highest and best way for them. And if you're a highly sensitive, intuitive, or empathic person, then that's also who I support as well, to help you not be overwhelmed by your gifts, to cultivate your intuition, to move through your fears and doubts and really align with your higher path and purpose. So that is short introduction, and things are flying everywhere. Okay, so this is interesting. So the first couple of cards, I'd say, I'm looking at a couple of them because they flipped over, but the first card is Retreat into Nature, Green Man. I'm being drawn very much to the heart chakra. I definitely read a lot intuitively. So it feels like you've been working a lot on opening your ability to receive, knowing your worth, perhaps receiving healing on past disappointments, past heartbreak even, perhaps. There could be many things associated to the heart chakra. It's really a lot about receiving on all levels around your ability to know your worth, to your ability to give and receive love, money. I mean, all kinds of things are really related to the heart chakra. The retreat into nature feels like it could be that you are being called to heal something more fully, but you need to see a little bit more deeply at the core of what is going on. Sometimes we can be busy in our mind. When we start feeling emotions coming up that we're being called to release, then we might avoid it by busying ourselves or distracting or numbing or escaping or things like that. This is just saying, go into nature, be quiet, because meditate flew out with it, right? These two cards came out together. And so this is telling me just to make sure you're spending enough quiet time and really getting clear on what it is that you're being called to release. Sometimes it can feel uncomfortable, but as long as we don't resist what we're feeling, we will actually be able to release it very quickly. So there might be some wisdom here for you about completing a karmic pattern or a cycle or a family pattern, or even just something that's been going on in your life that you've been wanting to heal more fully, or even a pattern that keeps cycling around that you're ready to end. It also feels like this is going to help you, give you space to connect with your intuition and have guidance for those of you that are just really feeling called to, I don't know, it feels like you've cleared a lot of space. You've been clearing a lot of space. There just might be a little bit more something at that core that you're being called to move through. And then what it does is it creates and illuminates space and room for new ideas. And I'm just seeing like you have the opportunity to receive new downloads, new ideas, really allow your intuition, your spiritual support team to really speak to you and through you in that quiet space. So literally being outside in nature could be healing on many levels. Crystals. So you might love crystals. Crystals is also, I'm just seeing nature again. So being outside. Crystals are also a really powerful way to both help you ground and clear your energy. So if you are dealing with emotions, you can always Google different types of crystals that might be supportive to help you calm your mind, release anxiety, whatever it might be for you, as well as just amplify your ability to connect with yourself and your higher self and your intuitive messages. Yoga is coming through, Babaji. So this is really a powerful card. So it is also about activating your third eye. And I feel like I'm just seeing the crown chakra in both of these. It's not written, but I feel like you are being called to awaken and activate your clairvoyant centers. I'm seeing in this card your channeling ability, your crown chakra, which is your knowing, but we have to have a quiet, clear space in order to be a clear channel for that information to come through. Yoga can also, it feels like this is in part helping you to integrate a lot of the spiritual growth and healing that you've been doing into your physical body. Can help you to actually raise your vibration to receive that which you've been working on creating more easily. Another aspect of this is sometimes we hold emotions and stress and things like that in our body. And so yoga could be a great way to help you release those tensions and actually do deeper healing, right, on that level. I'm also hearing and feeling it's about connecting with your chakras. You might like Kundalini yoga. If you're already doing yoga, it might be just a reminder to get back to it, or to perhaps even change up your routine. But overall, I'm feeling like this is for people who maybe haven't been using it for yourself as consistently. Coming out of the spiritual closet. This is always a biggie, right? And it's really a lot of the people I support are highly sensitive, intuitive, empathic people, light workers here to make an impact and a positive difference in the world. And that often comes with the fears of visibility around coming out of the spiritual closet. being afraid of people's judgment, and, those types of things. And so this could also be at the root of something that you're working on healing. A lot of times, there's so much attached to that fear of coming out of the spiritual closet. I feel like for many of you, you already know this, and maybe you're being called to stretch a little bit further in terms of the types of offerings, how you're branding, how you're speaking about your services, to include more of that woo aspect of you that maybe you have been still hiding. Some of you might be hitting visibility blocks and not getting going at all. And some of you might be expanding to the next level, right? When I read collectively like this, people are in different stages. But I feel like this, at the end of the day, when you're working through the fears of other people's judgment, it often comes back to your self-worth, right? Which is also healing in that heart chakra, about not needing approval of other people in order to speak your truth, in order to be who you truly are, allow your uniqueness to shine. I'm going to pull one more card here. Positivity, optimism, and faith. It says you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Don't allow negative energy or temporary setback to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. I just see a lot of spiritual support. I'm seeing the energy of really just stepping into your courage, into your confidence, into your bravery to go ahead and take those actions. I feel like you probably know what actions you could be taking prior to this video, or maybe during or right after you're going to start to. If you create that quiet space, you're going to get the download of what to do if you've been avoiding it. But for the most part, this is just about keeping your attention focused on where it is you want to go, allowing yourself to receive the support and guidance and healing support perhaps that you need, and just really trust that what you're feeling called to do is you're very capable of doing it, right? Knowing that you are ready to take action on your dreams and vision, and just keep yourself focused on what it is that you want to create versus the things that might be holding you back. So that is this week's message. Super exciting. Actually, this works really perfectly as well. You may or may not have heard that we are in enrollment for the Soul Success Unleashed 14-week transformational program. And actually, this works perfectly because we do a lot around cultivating your psychic and intuitive gifts, your third eye, your crown chakra. And we also clear a lot of these fears and doubts, open your ability to receive. First and foremost, it's a healing journey for yourself. It's to help you transition from what used to work in your life. Maybe you've gone through a dark night of the soul and you're feeling called to activate your gifts, or maybe your gifts are activated, but you feel overwhelmed by them, right? Wherever you're at on this, whether you already are on your journey and know you have a higher path and purpose to be of service in the world, or if you're new through your awakening and trying to make sense of it all, the Soul Success Unleashed course is really designed to support you to be in community so you don't feel alone in it, because that's huge in and of itself. During that process, you will activate and cultivate your intuition in a way that you can use it and not overwhelm yourself, but also learn how to do readings for yourself and others. During this process, I teach you how to consciously create your life and your business. Same tools I use all the time in my own personal life and business to create the success in my life and really align with my higher soul's purpose and calling. And then at the same time, so people are either new on their path, wanting to cultivate these gifts, or people who are on their path, wanting to move through their fears and doubts to elevate. And the cool thing about it is you can use this information to read and heal yourself, your family and friends, or professionally. By the end of the course, you will learn how to really do readings on the aura, readings for any question that you want. It's really about teaching you to have more on-demand access to the information that you want without feeling overwhelmed, and in a way that you can trust it and begin to take the guided action so that you can fast track your success. I always like to say, when your intuition and actions are aligned, success happens. And this is really what has allowed me to fast track my success in a lot of ways beyond what we might think is possible, or what we've been taught is possible, in terms of creating your business, in terms of making changes and manifesting what it is you truly desire that your heart is calling you towards. So if you're interested in that, please check the details below. I'm happy to have a 15-minute conversation with you. If you are interested in the Soul Success Unleashed course and want a little bit more clarity if it's right for you, please let me know by hitting reply to any email or tagging me in the comments so I can connect with you. All right, take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.